rent it, New World Stages. In our production, she played Joanne. And if you're asking me, do you keep up with her and do you talk about career stuff and she give you advice? The answer is no, because she hasn't friended me on Facebook. So, Emma, when I put this on YouTube and you're watching it, and copy and correct, that would be cool. A couple of days before opening, myself and the actor playing Roger were rehearsing What You Own, which is an act 2 duet between Mark and Roger. And it's my favorite song in the entire show. I actually sang from it to audition additionally, that's hard, for Rent. And I guess I'd grown close to it. I'd learned the harmonies and worked it over, and it's a hard song, it's vocally demanding, etc. And the director decided that we just weren't getting it, and we weren't going to get it on opening, so he cut it. And I was sad, but I understood, we had 3 weeks, and we pulled off a basic miracle by putting the show up in that short time. And it was really good. The show turned out really well. I know there were people in the audience that saw it, and they can vouch for that. So it won't just be coming from my mouth, saying how I enjoyed it. Anyway, so I was upset, and I said to the director, who also is a Broadway name, I said, Jerry, I'm going to sing this one day in my cabaret act. And he said, fine, Matthew, but you're not going to sing in the show. Well, once again, I'm here to prove everyone wrong. But I cannot do it alone, again. So I would like to invite out Ian Brodsky to sing the hell out of the song. Don't breathe too deep. Don't think all day. Dive into work. Drive the other way. That drip of hurt, that kind of shame goes away. Just play the game. You're living in America at the end of the millennium. You're living in America. Leave your conscience at the toe. And when you're living in America at the end of the millennium, you're what you own. The filmmaker cannot see, and the songwriter cannot hear. Yet I see me everywhere. His voice is in my ear. Just tighten those shoulders. Just clench your jaws a remember the song I've been around. One of the first songs that I decided needed to be in the show was from Les Mis. Les Mis is, depending on your opinion, the hit, classic, whatever, of our generation. Yes. It is a tremendous score with tremendous lyrics, tremendous music, and done well. It's beautiful, and it will move you to tears. The first time I saw Les Mis, it wasn't my first show, but it was one of my first, and I saw it with my mom. And we sat in the second row of the theater, which is really expensive. Anyway, okay, it was on discount. My mom was like shouting out to everyone. Anyway, we sat in the second row, and it's really amazing to sit in the second row. Tonight doesn't count. And that's not what I meant. I meant in a Broadway show, it's amazing to sit in the second row because you can see the actors' faces and their expressions and like the little details that the designers put in that you can't see if you're in the back of the mezzanine. Unfortunately, the only thing I remember from Les Mis were the gunshots in Act 2, which scared me. The rest of it, kind of a blur. So money well spent. It's what my family might call an expensive nap, except I wasn't sleeping. That was Riverdale's. Anyway, I grew up and sang these songs in choruses and listened to the CD, and really, I could really appreciate what the music meant if only I remembered what the show looked like. Luckily, fate intervened, and last January, I embarked on a trip to London for 2 weeks through